Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Tuesday, and it is time for another top 10 list. This is the first top 10 list I've done in quite some time. I have been giving it some thought as to whether or not I wanted to keep doing them, and also if I did decide to keep doing them, how could I make them a little more exciting, a little more memorable, other than just giving you a list of top 10 songs from a specific artist or band and saying these are my top 10 songs from this artist. And that could always change, like any other songs that we listen to from a band, given the mood we're in and the situation we're in. So this particular artist, I've had the pleasure of seeing them at least 3, maybe 4 times, maybe even 5. I tend to lose track of how many times I've seen an artist when it reaches multiple shows. This particular artist recently won a Blues Music Award at the 43rd Blues Music Award that was held last Friday. 2 Fridays ago now. It'll be May 6th in Memphis, Tennessee. This artist is an artist who is an excellent songwriter, a great singer, multi-instrumentalist, and I've mentioned this artist before on a couple of different occasions on my channel, and today I'm happy to share with you my top 10 songs from Vanessa Collier. Before I do that, I wanted to share with you some of the memorabilia, if you will, that I've collected over the years, whether it be set lists or other items. And the first one I wanted to share with you is a ticket stub, if you will, from the last show that I went to at a place called Nine Wallace in Beverly, Massachusetts. It was a small theater that held probably between venue that held between 250 to 300 people, maybe even less. They brought in a lot of great blues acts, local and nationally, national music blues acts. Of course, Vanessa Collier was one of them that I've seen there. Little Ed and the Blues Imperials, Mike Zito, Albert Castiglia, Nick Moss, to name a few. And this particular ticket, I don't usually hold on to ticket stubs like I used to, mostly because everything is all electronic and we no longer get printed tickets. But this particular ticket is from the Nine Wallace venue in Beverly, Massachusetts. And as you can see, the date there is from March 6th, 2020. And this was just a few weeks before everything shut down due to the COVID-19 lockdowns and set the world in a tailspin. So this particular ticket is one that I'm going to definitely keep for a keepsake. And I'm just happy to have that as a little memento, not only to remind me of how important live music is and venues that sponsor live music. And another venue that I've been to on a number of occasions, and I was fortunate to grab at the end of the show, was one of the set lists from Bull Run, which is in Shirley, Mass. And this one here is from January 25th of 2019, so a little over a year separating these two shows. But it makes, every now and then I'll take this ticket stub out and just glance at it for a few minutes as a reminder of how things have changed and how fortunate we are to have live music back. the most recent Vanessa Collier release came out during the pandemic in 2020, and it was an album called Heart on the Line. And I did a review of this album probably very early on. And I am happy to have helped in donating to her. I think it was a GoFundMe page to help her and her band record the album. And I think it was 2020 that this came out. They recorded it in January of 2020, so I think it did come out later that year. This is just one of her best albums. This is our fourth studio album, and those who did contribute received a nice thank you letter from her. This has been printed on some nice stock paper, and fortunately she has nice handwriting, and I was able to read it without any second guesses on what has been written, unlike my handwriting, where even sometimes I can't read what I just wrote. And over here we have a nice thank you card, if you will, to all those who donated to her record project for Heart on the Line. And where my finger is, that's my first name, and then I'm not going to bother searching through for my last name, but I thought it was pretty cool that I got a mention for this particular project, and I will definitely contribute again if she does do such a project and asks for donations, and I would consider donating to other artists that would do similar donation projects for their records. So without further delay, I thought I would start off with, not start off, but continue with the top 10 list for this week. And coming in at number 10 is The Runaround. This is off of the very first album that she did, called Heart and Soul and Saxophone. The Runaround is the opening track, and it really sets the tone for the album. And it's just a great tune in my mind, and I think it's worthy of being on the top 10 list. Coming in at number 9 is, again, off of the Heart and Soul and Saxophone album, and it is called Tongue Tied. It's the second song off of the album, and again, it's a great follow-up to the opener on the album, and this is just a solid debut album, and you can already tell just by listening to this album that she was going to be a superstar in the blues world, and I think, I hope that someday she'll be a household name when it comes to music across the genres. Coming in at number 8 on the top 10 list is a song called Super Bad, and this one is the opening track on Heart on the Line. I have to keep these titles in check because I sometimes keep calling this one Heart and Soul and Saxophone and the other one Heart on the Line, but this is her most recent one. The song that I just mentioned, Super Bad, is the opening track on this album, and it is just a great funky blues tune that's definitely gonna get you up and moving. And if you can't get up and dance where you are, you can at least tap your toes and tap your hands on the desk or table or in your car, wherever you may be. The next song on here is coming in at number 7. This one is a softer or lighter side of Vanessa Collier's playing, and it shows what diverseness she has in writing her songs, and it is called What Makes You Beautiful. This is the second track on the album. I think it really takes a look at this particular song. I believe takes a real in-depth look at who we are on the inside and how we're all unique individuals, and I think that it's a great song, a great message, and one worth listening to on multiple occasions. Coming in at number 6 is another great upbeat tune called Keep It Sexy, and it is again off of her very first album. It's one of the last tracks on the album. It's the second to last track of the album, and it's just a great rocker, great blues tune, and will definitely get your adrenaline pumping. Coming in at number 5 is 2 Parts Sugar, 1 Part Lime, and this is off of her sophomoric release called Meeting My Shadow. And this is off of the Roof Records album, and I think that's a great album cover with the storm clouds in the back. And 2 Parts Sugar, 1 Part Lime. The title says it best, and I'm not going to go into any more detail about this song other than I think you'll really enjoy it. Coming in at number 4 is the title track of her third album release called Honey Up. And this particular song, Honey Up, is I'd say it's a great motivational song. It's the, I think it's the, where is it on here? It's the third song off of the album, and it's just a great tune to listen to, and one that I don't get tired of and won't get tired of listening to. Coming in at number 3 is from the Honey Up album, and it is called Icarus. And this is just a little more on the lighter side, I guess, the softer side of Vanessa Collier's songwriting. I think it's a great tune, and I think it's one that you'll enjoy as well. It's where is it on the track listing here? This is track number 5 off of Honey Up, and this is coming in at the top 3, and that brings us now to the top 2 songs on this list, and that number 2 is the opening track to the album Honey Up, and it's called Sweating Like a Pig. And if I remember the story correctly, Vanessa Collier told us once or twice, maybe on a couple of different shows that I've seen her at. She said that she was wearing leather pants, I believe, in a really hot, humid day, playing under a tent somewhere, and she said, "Oh, I'm sweating like a pig wearing these leather pants," and someone in the audience yelled out, "Yeah, but you sing like an angel," and so that kind of inspired her to write that particular tune, Sweating Like a Pig, Singing Like an Angel. And that one always gets the crowd up and moving, and it's a great song to hear live. Coming in at number 1, and it is one of the best songs I've heard her perform live, and it's off of her debut album, Heart and Soul and Saxophone, and it is called Bad News Bears. This is just a great song that sometimes she ends the shows with, and it's just a fun song to hear. Everybody after hearing this is in a great mood. She usually gets a nice round of standing ovation for this one, as she does with a lot of other songs, but this one really commands a standing ovation, and it's just an excellent song. I think it's one that a lot of people will like to listen to time and time again. So there you have it, everyone. That's my top 10 list for top 10 Vanessa Collier songs. I know I've gone a little longer on this one, but I wanted to share with you some of the memorabilia that I've gotten over the years from different shows of hers. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.